Hi everybody, this is Peter Tusick with Humanware, and I am coming at you with a quick snapshot tutorial, and this one is going to be on how to attach a document to an email. There are many ways we can share documents. We can obviously put them in the cloud, or we can put them on physical storage like a thumb drive or an SD card, but I'm going to show a very easy way to get them to your friends or your parents or your peers or your teachers via email. So I'm on the main menu. I am going to press the letter E and move my focus to email, which is Keymail.
Internet, email, Keymail.
And I'm going to press enter to open this up.
New message.
All right, and now that I'm in Keymail, I want to create a new message. Now I could press enter here, but I'm going to employ some shortcuts. So if I want to create a new message while I'm in Keymail at any point in time, I can press space with the letter N as in new. And remember, all of those commands live in our context menu that we can open on our Braille Note Touch Plus by pressing and holding our square button on the front of the device, or by pressing space with the letter M as in menu. So I'm going to press space with N and create a new message.
The edit box, compose, computer Braille is required.
All right, and it says to, and then it says computer Braille is required. So remember, in this to field, I can type in an email address. I do have to use computer Braille, so no contractions. If I need to make a @ sign, I can press .4 with backspace at the same time. If I need to make a period, I can press .46. But what's very useful is there is a command to pull up suggestions from my contacts list. And we're going to send this email to Andrew, our blindness product manager at Humanware. So I'm going to type in the first couple letters of Andrew's name, which are A-N-D.
A-N-D.
And I am going to get email suggestions by pressing space with backspace and the letter E all at the same time. So again, space, backspace, and E.
Keymail. Andrew Wiltz and Bill and Peggy Rosher Bill Peggy Mary Alexander and Andrew Flatters Andrew.Flatters at humanware.com.
So I find his address in the list by using my next thumb key and I press enter.
The edit box, Andrew Flatters Andrew.Flatters at humanware.com.
All right.
Compose.
And
computer Braille is required.
It inputs Andrew's email address into the to field. So this is very useful so that we don't have to actually type the entire email address every time we want to send a message. You can add contacts to your contacts list, which is very straightforward and can be done through keylist, or if you're in a message, you can add the sender of that message to your contacts through the context menu. So once I've put in this suggestion, I'm going to press enter.
Subject edit box.
All right, and this is going to be some notes.
N-E-S-N
chemical
O-E-I-A-L chemical
reactions.
R-A-N-S.
All right, and I'm gonna
reactions. .6 deleted. Chemical.
All right, so the subject of my message, when I pressed enter, I was placed in the subject field. I typed in notes on chemical reactions because that's what I'm going to be sending Andrew. And I can type that in literary Braille, and I know that because I have a 2-dot cursor, so both dots 7 and 8, meaning I can use my literary Braille code. I also know that because I did not receive a message that computer Braille was required here. So I'm going to press enter and be put into the body of my message.
Compose email edit box.
All right, and now we're in the edit box for our email. I'm going to write hi Andrew.
.R. .E. W.
And I'm going to
.2.
come down.
New line.
This
.14s is. .256. Test. .A. K. F. R. .346 Y. I. E. O. New. .A. N.
And we're going to say thanks, Peter.
S. .2. New. E. E. E to P deleted. P. T. .12456.
All right, lots of things going on as I typed that message. But basically, I typed in literary Braille. This is a test. Thank you for being in my video. Thanks, Peter. Now, I want to attach a file to this message. What I'm going to do is there are two ways to do this, but the easiest way is I'm in the message to field in the compose field here. What I can do is I can press space with M to open the context menu, or I can press and hold the square button.
Peter. Context menu. Send message. Backspace with S.
All right, and we see that the command to send the message is backspace with S. We're definitely going to use that later. But if I press the letter A, I will find add attachment.
Attach file.
I'm sorry, attach file. So once I'm here, what I can do is I can press enter.
Compose email edit box. Key files. Alarms folder.
And now it brings us into key files. And again, if you've watched any of the other videos on folder and file management, you will be very familiar with key files in that I need to choose my drive, choose my folder, and find my file. So what I'm going to do at any point in time, I can press D with space to look at the appropriate drive.
Drive selection, storage.
All right, and we're going to choose the storage drive because we know that's our internal storage.
Go to alarms folder.
All right, and this is in my science folder, which I had created in a previous video. So I'm going to press the letter S.
Science folder.
And I'm going to press enter to open the science folder.
Chemical reactions notes.docs.
All right, and here are my chemical reactions notes. I'm going to press enter and they will be attached to my message.
Compose email edit box, Peter. Compose.
All right. Now, the file itself does show up below the message box here. I could move to it if I needed to, but I want to send this message. I'm going to press backspace with the letter S, as in send.
Sending message. New message.
Boom. So we have simply and easily shared a file via email with Andrew. Now, that email contains an attachment. I did that from the compose, from the actual message field, but I could also do that from the file manager, and I'll explore that later in a sharing snapshot tutorial where we look at sharing via email or sharing via a cloud application. Again, very short snapshot tutorial video on how to attach and send a file to your friend, your parent, your teacher, your peer, your coworker, whomever, and just how to attach a file and get it to them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.